Check our speed. Zeros, good. It started like any other dive. Visibility was pretty good. As soon as I hit bottom, I knew right where I was. Sea life was abundant, with krill, rockfish, and scallops. And then I found this big, giant Pacific octopus. It was huge and pretty active. My best guess is from tentacle tip to tentacle tip, it was at least 9 feet across. These are the largest species of octopus in the world, with some specimens recorded reaching colossal sizes. They frequently get more than 50 pounds and have a tentacle spread of over 10 feet, but the largest recorded specimen was 402 pounds and probably had a tentacle spread of around 30 feet. There's rumors of even bigger specimens being sighted, but none that have been accurately measured. I don't think it was really feeling threatened by me, because it walked to the top of a big rock, and then it started to do this weird display I've never seen before. They have a lot of predators they have to survive. When they're first hatched, they swim in the open ocean with the plankton, where fish, birds, and other predators eat up to 99% of them. Then they get older and live on the seafloor, where halibut, cod, and other fish hungrily hunt them. Even as adults, they are vulnerable to sea lions, seals, and sleeper sharks, all of which make this attention-getting display even more bizarre. Their best defense against these predators is to be hidden, either in a rocky den or with camouflage, so I don't really understand what's happening here. I backed off a little bit, and it stopped, and went back to stalking along the seafloor. I'm not sure what's going through its head right now, but if it was really scared of me, why would it keep on walking along towards me? Why wouldn't it go to a den, or change colors and try to hide? The only thing that makes sense to me is that it was suspicious about me at first, but then decided I wasn't a threat, just a big, slow, bubbling thing with lights, and so it just ignored me and went about its day. I kept following as it walked along, and I was so absorbed by how cool it was, I didn't even notice this other octopus until I was right on top of it. The first octopus seemed to not like this one, maybe a territorial thing. The second octopus seemed to be in pretty rough shape and really lethargic. It doesn't seem to be doing very well. Octopus have incredibly short lives. Even giant octopus like these ones only last from 3 to 4 years. Maybe this one is at the end of its lifespan. I went back to the first octopus, who looks much healthier and more vigorous than the second one, and I got some great footage of the suction cups on the underside of its tentacles as it went along. I didn't want to bother it any more than it already had, so I left it after another minute of filming. On this rock pile, there's an abundance of sea life. And then I found yet another big octopus. They must live here for all the scallops. This one was even more curious and politely shook hands with me. These suction cups on its arms are incredible. The large ones are each capable of over 30 pounds of suction, while all of them are incredibly sensitive, both feeling and tasting at the same time. This octopus is learning all about me with a simple touch. I don't think it liked the neoprene, but this octopus overall seemed pretty relaxed. Here on this reef, they'll be using those suction cups to find and catch prey. In this case, these octopus here are mostly eating scallops. Other octopus in different locations would eat whatever was there, and that could be crabs, shrimp, clams, fish, and even small sharks. I've never seen any crabs or shrimp on this rock pile before, but the scallops and clams are extremely abundant. The octopus wouldn't be past eating some of the fish that live here too, but those would probably be occasional treats and not their main diet. I thought I'd try something new by turning off the lights on my camera and setting it down in front of the octopus to see what its reaction would be. At first, it was a little sketched out, but after taking a few moments to assess the situation, it decided to walk past it regardless. The intelligence of these animals is legendary, and it absolutely recognized me and the camera as foreign objects in its environment. But instead of getting scared and vanishing, it was smart enough to figure out that I probably wasn't a threat to it. It was interesting to see its reaction to touching the camera housing. While it didn't appear to be scared, it definitely sensed and recognized it as something that didn't belong on the ocean floor, and pulled its arm back to a safe distance. Experiences like this with incredible animals like the 3 big octopus I saw today is why I love diving in Alaska so much. The ocean here is just so full of fantastical creatures everywhere I turn, all interconnected into an amazing ecosystem. To dive here and see this wildlife is truly a privilege. That was an awesome dive, and my favorite octopus encounter ever. Thanks for watching.